Hi, Jeff Buchanan with RoadRUNNER magazine. In Italy, riding Vespa'S new GTS 300.
When in Rome. Oh, to be 19 in Rome. That's the age Vespa officially declares the newest incarnation of their GTS scooter, given that the Gran Turismo line was born in 2003. It gives poetic significance to Ernest Hemingway's famous adage, "One doesn't grow old in Rome, but they grow up quickly."
Looking for more exciting motorcycle travel, editorial, reviews, news, and resources for planning your next motorcycle tour? RoadRUNNER.
What better way to become indoctrinated to the new Vespa than with total immersion in the adoptive home of this iconic brand? The advantages scooters offer in urban situations was on full display in Rome's notoriously jammed streets. Weaving in and out of gridlocked traffic, I fully grasped the pragmatic roots of this deeply beloved and histrionic machine. In America, we tend to equate the Vespa with whimsy, but in fact it evolved out of necessity. Following World War II, plane manufacturer Piaggio was restricted in manufacturing, so Enrico Piaggio made the decision to transform the factory and create an affordable means of transportation for the recovering masses in a war-weary Italy. The result was the Vespa, which earned its name from its resemblance to a wasp. Ruggedness was built into the Vespa to withstand Italy's war-torn streets and roads. In the years since, the Vespa has become a worldwide phenomenon, imbued with romance, exuding style, and offering a sense of freedom, earning ascension to exclusivity as a premium scooter, yet at its heart is a practical, fun, and amazingly rideable machine. Vespa offers the 2023 GTS in multiple configurations: Classic, Sport, Super Sport, and Super Tech, each presented in either 125 or 300cc configurations. The differences between the models are primarily cosmetic, tasteful color schemes and accents, with the exception of the Super Tech, which has a TFT dash screen. The other three models sport a redesigned analog LCD dash. Although exuding modernism in terms of design and technology, engineers have managed to retain the classic lines and established Vespa character with uncanny loyalty. With a focus on comfort, the Vespa retains the signature step-through design and flat floorboards, augmented by a redesigned ergonomically sound seat for rider and passenger. The seating position, at a height of 31.1 inches, allows for limited knee bend, while reach to the slightly wider bars, which grant better leverage, is incredibly comfortable. Vespa's MIA connectivity system comes standard on the Super Sport and Super Tech models, allowing smartphone, Bluetooth calls, notifications with voice command and music playlist. The Super Tech has a 4.3-inch full-color TFT screen, which doubles as a navigation system, with easily readable pictograms enhancing directions. Vespa's most powerful engine to date on the 300 version, putting out 23.8 horsepower if you want to rev it to 8,250 RPM. The single overhead cam high-performance engine, known as the HPE, is a 278cc single cylinder and is fuel-injected and liquid-cooled with 4 valves per cylinder. The 125 is badged with the moniker of I-GET for Italian Green Experience Technology. Both configurations are Euro 5 compliant. The 300 delivers a delightful punch, with torque peaking at 19.2 foot-pounds at 5,250 RPM, while being predictable enough to not intimidate new or beginning riders. The automatic dry centrifugal clutch and torque servo transmission with vibration dampers is reported to be more durable and provides exceptionally smooth operation. The power available on the 300 effortlessly pushes the published curb weight of 348 pounds right along. Designers reworked the famous necktie that runs down the front of the body screen, as well as bringing a more modern flow to the bodywork, giving the machine a sleeker look without disturbing the legendary lines. The taillight has been completely redesigned, and placement of the new LED turn signals has changed, now sleekly worked into the leg cowling. The new lateral grids maintain that signature Vespa look. Vespa has managed to do this modernizing without losing any of the original character of this beloved scooter. The Vespa gets a new frame for 2023, but retains the time-honored sheet metal body construction with welded reinforcements for structural strength. In this day of green awareness, it should be noticed the materials are 100% recyclable. The new keyless system adds ease of operation for starting and accessing the underseat compartment, as well as activating the steering lock. There's also a bike finder, which illuminates the turn indicator lights, a nice touch when you're in a city overrun with scooters. Stylish 12-inch 5-spoke wheels have single 220mm disc front and rear, utilizing industry-leading Brembo calipers, which provide exceptional stopping performance. Vespa's signature, patented single-sided front fork system has been highly modified, resulting in lower friction to smooth out the slide action, providing exceptional front-end response and increased stability. At the rear, double hydraulic shocks with 4-way adjustable spring preload provide personal tailoring. The Vespa has a plush ride that smoothed out the worst of Rome's cobblestone avenues, provided you avoided the bigger potholes, of which Rome has many. Hitting nasty divots will bottom both ends. In a city that embraces and rewards the whole shot off the line at stoplights, the Vespa GTS 300 delivers. The responsive throttle would definitely get you ahead of traffic, while the ABS and ASR traction control, ASR is only available in the 300, serve the Vespa well in the slippery stonework of back streets, as well as in the wet. The GTS 300 has compliant, balanced manners in terms of turn-in, a far cry from the original Vespa scooters that were horrifically lopsided due to engine placement. It's stable and comfortable at speed, and highly maneuverable in slow, tight situations. There was an unexpected test of the ABS system when rounding a blind corner to find traffic dead stop. Grabbing both brakes with a good deal of pressure resulted in a fast and controlled stop with impressive stability, the Vespa never losing its composure. The madness of Rome traffic was somewhat subdued by the ease at which one can navigate the streets aboard the agile GTS, splitting traffic and dashing through the maze of the city's many sights. There's nothing quite like riding a scooter in the place it was designed for. An energetic scooter for an energetic crowd, the Vespa is a great deal of fun, and its impressive level of performance takes it well beyond a plaything. It's a sensible and practical mode of transportation, possessing immense rideability. I was left wanting for nothing with the GTS 300. It does everything it's intended to do and does it extremely well. The miles chalked up in the countryside outside Rome proper spoke volumes to the GTS's 300's ability as a platform for a weekend getaway with a passenger, the notion bolstered by Vespa's aftermarket front and rear luggage racks. Fuel capacity on the 300 is 2.24 gallons with an estimated factory 71.2 miles per gallon, rendering a potential range of about 150 miles, depending on how liberal you are with the throttle. That's enough to get you out of the city and into some greenery or off to a lake. These are the types of romantic wanderings the Vespa inspires. The attributes and performance of the GTS 300 translate well to a number of American cities, making it a viable commuter and sensible urban transportation. As scooters find increasing acceptance stateside for their ease of mobility, as well as the inherent savings on gas, not to mention a viable tool against congestion, it may not be long before the U.S. acquires its own love affair with Vespa. Price point of the 2023 Vespa, $7,799 to $8,499, depending on which model, definitely elevates it to a luxury level item. That said, the ride, performance, and build quality, as well as the iconic status of the brand, is thoroughly justified. And with a total of 14 striking paint schemes spread over the entire range, certainly a color can be found that moves you. A plus here, superlative performance for a scooter, bolstered by legendary lines. The only negative, the underseat compartment will not accommodate a full-face helmet.
For this review and more motorcycle content, hit the subscribe button below. Thanks.